So guys, the WNBA has done it again. They've officially fined Sophie Cunningham, and not for anything happening on the court. Nope, not for fighting, not for flagrant fouls, not for shoving. She's getting fined for talking, podcasts, TikToks, literally, for opening her mouth. And Sophie, she's not even mad about it. She's laughing because every single fine makes her more famous.
I'm officially 3 for 3 on being fined by the WNBA.
Holy For this? For the pod? Again?
They didn't like my comments on Paige Becker's.
No way.
I didn't even say anything bad.
On the quick whistle?
She literally admitted it herself. I'm 3 for 3 on WNBA fines. Imagine that. 3 times fined, 3 times trending. And instead of shutting her down, the league is boosting her brand. Let me break it down. Her very first fine was just for $100. Small change, right? But what happened? Her jersey sold out overnight. Her TikTok following skyrocketed from 300K to over 1 million. Brands started lining up. That for $100 wasn't punishment, it was the best marketing investment Sophie ever made.
I love Paige to death. Do not get me wrong. I think, I think she's a hell of a player and, would love to play with her one day. But those refs were giving her every freaking whistle last night. You literally couldn't touch her. And that shit is so annoying to me.
Then came fine number 2. Another few $100, this time over TikTok. Same result. Millions of views, new followers, more exposure. Sophie even joked about it. Okay, you got it, bud. She knows the pattern now. Pay a little fine, gain a huge boost. That's not punishment. That's business. And now, fine number 3. What was the crime this time? Saying Paige Bucher's got too many whistles from the refs. That's it. She literally said, Paige is a hell of a player. But you couldn't touch her last night. She was getting every call. That's what cost her hundreds of dollars. Meanwhile, let's talk about the double standard here. Angel Reese, she's gone on stage at press conferences and openly said, Caitlin Clark gets a special whistle, no fine. Kelsey Plum has paused entire media sessions to complain about refs, no fine.
Whistle last night. You literally couldn't touch her. And that shit is so annoying to me. And if you're going to do that, then give it to our guards. I just hate the inconsistency.
Even coaches like Stephanie White have lost their minds over officiating. Still no fines. But Sophie Cunningham says Paige Bucher draws fouls well. Suddenly, she's public enemy number 1. And this is where it gets wild because Paige is getting superstar treatment. Caitlin Clark is getting the opposite. And Sophie is paying for pointing it out. Think about it. Paige can shove Sophie twice in a game and Sophie still gets called for the foul. Paige can argue with refs all day and nothing happens. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark gets hacked, shoved, slapped, sometimes even poked in the eye, and not only does she not get the call, sometimes she gets hit with a technical foul. That's what passes as star protection in the WNBA. So what we're seeing here isn't about fairness. It's about control. It's about picking favorites. And Sophie Cunningham? She's clearly not one of the chosen ones. But here's the twist. Sophie's winning anyway. She's embraced the villain role. She laughs at every fine because she knows it makes her louder. Every fine turns into another viral TikTok, another headline, another 50,000 followers on social media. Paige's fans boo her, insult her, try to drag her name and every single time. Sophie gains more attention, more sympathy, more marketing power.
We're talking about our first week, what people had to say. Well, the WNBA fined me for talking about the refs.
No!
Everyone's what is going on with the refs? And I'm I don't know. And you finding me $500 is not going to do shit.
You got fined for episode 1?
Dude, they fined me $1,500. I'm what? I'm this is just the beginning. It's you're kidding.
Oh, way. It's cool for the pod, but that's kind of a bummer. Do they put this is why you're being fined and this is why it's this much? Or is it hey, quit talking shit on us, Venmo us $1,500?
No. What happens is they email our GM. She pulls me aside and she goes, come here, Soph, I have to talk to you. And this was in front of everybody. And I was what did I do now? And she just smiled and she goes, hey, they're going to fine you again. I was I even told them, I even credited them that their job was hard. I'm not saying that your job is easy. I did say that. And I said that I would not be good at it. Look at the whole picture. What are we doing? And then I'll get fined for that. And then I'll get fined for this. And then the fines continue. Yeah.
And the league, they look desperate because the whole point of a fine is to punish a player, to make them stop whatever they're doing. But these fines don't hurt Sophie. They help her. They fuel her career. They basically turned into free advertising. It's like the WNBA is writing her a paycheck disguised as a penalty. And here's the kicker. If the WNBA really wanted to shut Sophie up, the smartest move would actually be to stop fining her. No fine means no viral moment. No viral moment means less publicity. But the league can't resist proving they're in charge, so they keep handing her fines. And Sophie, she just keeps cashing in. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, the biggest star the league has, the player single-handedly boosting ratings, ticket sales, and attendance. She's the one who gets punished the most. Every game she's hammered with hits. But when she so much as raises an eyebrow, she gets a tech. That's not just unfair, that's bad business. You'd think the league would want to protect the player, bringing in record-breaking attention. But instead, they're too busy chasing Sophie Cunningham over TikToks. And fans aren't blind. They see the favoritism. They see Paige getting superstar whistles. They see Caitlin getting hacked with no protection. They see Sophie getting targeted for speaking her mind. And it's hurting the league's credibility. Even the media plays into it. Some reporters covering the league seem more like PR spokespeople than actual journalists. Instead of asking real questions like why Caitlin gets punished for existing, or why Sophie gets singled out, they laugh it off, downplay injuries, and pretend everything's fine. But fans notice, content creators notice, and independent voices are growing faster because they're telling the truth. So here's the reality. Sophie Cunningham has outsmarted the WNBA. She's turned every fine into fame, every penalty into promotion. She's building her brand off the league's mistakes. Some fans hate her, call her dirty. Others love her, call her a hero. But here's the truth. Almost everyone knows who Sophie Cunningham is now. And that's something no fine can take away. So what do you think? Are these fines really punishment? Or are they just free publicity?